Palace fights cage.
My name is Adam Calderon, fighting out of Portland, California, Team Central Valley Combat Academy.
My name is jeremiahLTPF, fighting out of Crispin BJJ, Baja Brothers, out of Hayward, California. My last fight was in August, and that was for the West Coast Fighting Championship bantamweight belt, and I finished the guy in the second round. So I am the bantamweight champion for the West Coast Fighting.
His fighting style, I would say, is a lot more little flashy stand-up, and I don't know, I'm more of a freestyle brawler. Whatever happens, if it goes to the ground, goes to the ground, and pretty much match up equally.
I'm a jiu-jitsu guy. I'm a brown belt under Alexander Crispin, but I like to strike. So I like to exchange. A lot of people forget about that. They think I'm a jiu-jitsu guy. They think I'm gonna shoot in for a takedown, but I'll stand in the pocket and I'll trade.
Action from as soon as the bell rings until the bell ends every round.
You guys are gonna see a lot of fireworks. All my fights are exciting. I'm gonna come and bring it. I'm gonna keep the pressure coming. He wants to stand. We're gonna trade, and we go to the ground. I'm just gonna tap him out.
Jeremiah Laviano trains with Strikeforce, and Tachi Palace fights veteran Alexander Crispin. He enjoys the rank of brown belt. He's currently riding a 2-fight win streak into tonight's match, with all of his victories coming by way of stoppage. Laviano has flexed his finishing muscles, showing that he can knock you out as well as submit you. He has wins by rear naked choke and Bravo choke. His sole loss came by way of decision, so the durability of Laviano hasn't been questioned quite yet. Rankings around the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world get thrown around a lot, and I don't think people really understand the difference between a blue belt, a purple belt, a brown belt, and a black belt. Some brown belts, for all intents and purposes, might as well be a black belt. Heck, some purple belts might as well be another guy's black belt. Rank an Alexander Crispin brown belt for me, Javi.
Well, Alexander Crispin's been around since dirt. He's been around forever. He's an old schooler. I'm sure, I'm almost 100% positive he just doesn't give out brown belts. I'm sure this is a very good kid. But you got to remember one thing. A brown belt in sport jiu-jitsu and a brown belt when punches are being thrown is two completely different things. Some guys will elevate their game and are a very good black belt level. Some guys are going to be blue belts. It just kind of depends. But Alexander Crispin is an old schooler, and I expect big things here from this kid.
Jeremiah Laviano has shown off a variety of submissions inside the cage, flexing a Bravo choke victory as well as a rear naked choke victory. Being a brown belt, you got to assume he's got a lot of tricks in the bag.
I would have given him a black belt with about 3 stripes with that mustache he's got.
It is November after all.
Dude, I couldn't grow one of those things. Nothing is spectacular. Taking a page right out of Ian McCall's book.
Uncle Creepy, born here in the Central Valley. At Tachi Palace fights, maybe he's watching at home going, yeah, I give that, 4 handlebars or something like that. 4 out of 5 handlebars, maybe 5 handlebars. Would you give it 5 handlebars?
That's at least 4.5 handlebars.
There you go. Jeremiah Laviano takes the Tachi Palace fights cage. Adam Calderon is 5-1, fighting out of Porterville, California. He made his mixed martial arts debut in 2010, picking up a TKO victory over Santos Alvalos in the second round. He has 4 total fights coming in the Warriors Cage promotion. This is, however, only his 3rd fight in the last 2 years. Ring rust might be a factor, but I think you have to wonder if fighting in a different promotion for the first time will get the better of him. There's a lot of lights. There's a lot of things here that come with fighting in Tachi Palace fights.
I don't buy that stuff. I really don't. Yeah. Especially if you're trained by anybody who's been around. You can't let that, if you're going to let that kind of stuff bother you, like venue and the show, it's like, man, what are you doing? You really got to be focused here. You can't be letting that kind of stuff bug you. You just can't.
I don't want to toot the horn of ShirdOn.com. It is my employer, but thousands of people are watching worldwide. That doesn't weigh on your mind?
No, because you're only fighting one guy, the guy that's in there. You got to phase all that stuff out. If you start letting, I used to, when I used to fight, once in a while I'd catch myself looking outside the ring, and then you start looking at people and you realize that they're looking at you. Well, if you're looking at them, that means you're not looking at your opponent. You got to be 100% focused on the guy in front of you, and go watch your fight after. You know, you gotta be focused. You can't even pay attention. When I used to walk out to the ring, I wouldn't look at the fans. We'd look at everybody just straight ahead. So there's no distractions. There's only one goal, and that goal is that opponent winning, and that has to be your 100% focus.
Jeremiah Labiano obviously on the mind of Adam Calderon. Let's look at the tail of the tape. 2 inches in the advantage of Labiano. Both men weighed in right around 140 pounds. 3 years the elder is Labiano of Calderon, and the records nearly identical. One more win for Labiano to Calderon's 5-1. Tyson Johnson has our official introductions for this catchweight affair.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is 3 5-minute rounds in the bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This fighter stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. He weighed in at 140 pounds. He represents Crispin BJJ with a mixed martial arts record of 6 wins and only 1 defeat. He hails from Hayward, California. Please welcome Jeremiah the Kid Labiano. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. He weighed in at 139 pounds. He represents the Central Valley Combat Association with a mixed martial arts record of 5 wins and only 1 defeat. He hails from Porterville, California. Please welcome Adam Jingo Calderon. Your referee for this bout is Jason McCoy.
This assignment, Calderon looks intense. These guys really stared each other down yesterday at the weigh-ins, the most intense stare down of the afternoon. Let's see if that intensity carries over into this fight. Calderon in the white with black, Labiano in the black trunks. I'm TJ DeSantis, he's Javier Vasquez. This is Tachi Palace Fight 17. Fall Brawl streaming right here on SureDog.com.
Labiano looks to be in tremendous shape. He definitely looks to be a little bit bigger. I don't know what these guys weighed in at, but definitely looks a little bit bigger than Calderon.
Labiano weighed in at 140, Calderon 139.
So they're fighting at 145. Well, basically 145.
Right. Catchweight, it's a featherweight fight. Oh, jeez.
Those hurt.
Marco Huas, what up?
Yeah, I just ran into Marco Huas the other day. That guy's still huge.
Did he stomp you in the foot?
No, he's a nice guy, though. I do like Marcos.
Man, Calderon testing the floorboards of the cage.
Shout out to Marcos, who was in the grips booth at the World Jiu-Jitsu Expo.
King of the streets.
The king of the streets, the originator of the...
Oh! Calderon, the king of the right hand, but look at the chin on Labiano.
He ate it, laughed at it, and said, do it again if you can. Labiano's got to keep his chin down just a little bit. I don't like how high he's holding up his head. Nice takedown, but he wrapped his neck, Labiano did, and he's on the correct side. This is tight right here. It's not great. See that little gap right there? It's not great, but sometimes that blade of the arm is right on the neck, on the throat, and you can get a tap out of a guy. Oh, he let it go.
We got to get you a teleprompter so you can draw on the screen.
I need one of those, what's it, John Madden deals?
Yeah, I don't know what it's called. Not teleprompter. I can't think of the word. Telestrator. Thank you for the truck.
From the truck. I need one of those immediately. I need it on the SureDog.com budget.
There we go. We'll add it.
Labiano on his back, climbing his legs high. Now, back in the day, a high guard used to be the ticket off your back. Nowadays, it's not so much because guys are so good at countering. But Labiano's going for it. He's actually cleared the shoulder, so that means he's biting up over the shoulder. And Calderon is stuck a little bit right now. He's got to not freak out. He can't pull out. Ooh, he did.
Oh, nice up kick there on Labiano.
And a stop.
Very nice.
Straight from
another
pride.
one.
Straight from the pride days. Calderon on top. That, I think it hit his face. He didn't mean to. He was aiming for the body, but I do think it hit his face. It technically should have been a warning of some sort. But
close circuit to the truck. We need to see a replay of that because I think you're right, Javi. I think that did graze the chin of Labiano.
And I'm not sure, even if I watch it in slow-mo, I might need a teleprompter deal.
Telestrator
to point it out for the fans.
Producer Jen said maybe next show. Action right in front of us here.
Yeah,
Palace Fight 17, Labiano Calderon.
Listen, when you have a gi on, you can climb your legs like that. It's a little bit tougher no gi because the shoulders get real slippery. And Calderon's doing the right thing by just driving forward, but he cannot allow Labiano to make an angle here.
Little right hand there by
Nice
Calderon.
forearm over the top by Calderon. Another thing that really helps out is using your forehead to drive underneath the chin. It looks like he's got a triangle. Nice elbow. Labiano's got to close this thing up. It looks tight.
Oh.
Nice little angle cut by
Oh, here we
Calderon.
go. Tap's coming. It's on. There we go.
He's out. Is he out or did he tap? I couldn't tell.
He tapped. Jeremiah Laviano victorious via triangle choke. Little dance with the people here in Lemoore. Very happy. Alexander Crispin
Nice job.
satisfied.
He climbed his legs up and ended up throwing the leg over the shoulder. And he's a long, tall guy to be fighting at 145. He's at 135. He's a solid guy. Look at this guy. Kid's built like an animal.
Nice stash, nice submission for Laviano.
And he climbed his legs up and threw the leg over the shoulder, locked up the triangle. He's got a long leg. He's a tall kid. Pulled the head down. And even though the arm wasn't across the body there, across the throat of Calderon, he tapped out.
Very nice stuff by Jeremiah Laviano here at Tachi Palace Fights. Triangle choke gets it done. First round over Adam Calderon.
He's got a dance, he's got the mustache, and he's got submission chops.
Looking forward to more of him here in Lemoore. My goodness, that was beautiful stuff. Wrap up a first round submission victory. Triangle choke.
Lots of sportsmanship going on. Everyone's hugging everyone.
Guys throwing down here tonight, huh?
I think the happiest guy in the room is Alexander Drusky. He loves his students, that guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go up to Tyson Johnson and get our official time of the triangle.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 minutes, 30 seconds into the first round, your winner, by way of tap out, Jeremiah the Kid Laviano.
Jeremiah Laviano getting the job done. Triangle choke in the first round. You mentioned Alexander Crispin. Man, their corner's just getting down. Man, they're celebrating this thing like it was a UFC win. Very pleased with their student, Jeremiah Laviano. He's a brown belt in jiu-jitsu. What do you rank his dancing moves?
Man, that mustache and the dancing moves, you gotta give him at least purple to
Yeah?
brown belt. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty spectacular. I'm telling you, this kid, look at the physique on this kid. He's a horse.
Yeah, he's definitely in shape, and he looked very good tonight inside the Tachi Palace Fights cage. You know, we talked about the stash. We saw the beard tested right there.
Yeah, he took a good shot. A lot of prospect for this kid. He looks real young. He's got good submission chops. He's a big kid, and he's tough.
I think we saw the stomp there. That
Hey,
did
first and
land.
foremost, I want to thank God. I want to thank all you guys for coming out here and supporting all the fighters in the area, all my family, my friends that came in to support me. I'm all the way from Hayward, so we came from a long drive. Hey, man, Rich, thank you for having me on the show. Tachi Palace, man, I've been waiting so long to find this cage, and it's finally happened. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys soon.
On behalf of TPF, I can say thank you, and we look forward to seeing you back here inside the cage in Lemoore. It's time to crown some champions. 2 title fights yet to go here on Tachi Palace Fight 17.